guys, the sun is going up and down and up and down and up and down. So there's like 1,000 clouds in the sky, and then 1 second it's like super bright, so don't be surprised. This whole video is going to go from super bright to like it is now. So sorry about that in advance. But this look is, I really thought that I wasn't going to like it, and I really, really like it. The idea for it came from my friend Beth. Many of you know Beth if you watch my other YouTube channel, which is about my life, I'm Not My Makeup. And she's super hip to the game. She's a super rad girl, so she always knows like what the trends are. And I don't pay attention to trends at all, but she came to me the other day and was like, you have to start wearing green eyeshadow. It's the trend. I did know that green and blues were really popular, but she ended up showing me the Dior collection from this year and the photos that they took for it, and the girls were wearing like these really vivid, gorgeous greens. So I was like, I'm gonna do a tutorial for that. So I hope you guys really like it. Okay guys, now to start this look, you can see that I have shaped my eyebrows slightly differently. They are a little bit more of a dramatic shape, and I did that by just pointing this area right here. So I literally just took my pencil, and this pencil is a brow pencil from MAC in the color of Stud. This is always what I use to outline my eyebrow, and I just pointed it right here. And if I get in close, you can see that that's drawn on. There's not really any hair there. And it's just that 50s look where they had kind of a dip right in here and then comes to a point and then comes down. So a little bit exaggerated. All right, and to start, I'm going to take my favorite paint pot from MAC. This is Soft Ochre. And you guys will be so happy to know that I finally got a new one. That was a long time coming. I'm just going to put my finger in that and spread it from my lid all the way upwards towards my brow. Also getting and working it right into this inner area of my eye. And taking a rounded brush, I want to place the gold that you see right in here on my under eyelid right here. So I'm going to take this gorgeous color. You've seen me use this 1,000 times. This is Soul Sparkly from GIELLA, and I'm going to put that under my brow. Now for the green on my lid, that vivid, beautiful green, I'm going to take another GIELLA color. This is called Taboo. It is like Gumby green. I love it. And again, that is such a popular color for this year. So I just put some of that on my finger, and I'm just going to pat it onto my lid. And look at that. That was literally just dipping my finger in once. And look at the color payoff. That little amount of product that I put on my finger went quite a ways. And when I'm putting it on with my finger, I'm not rubbing it in. You see, I'm just patting it on. And now I'm going to take another really beautiful green called Tipsy. It's got those gold undertones. Just absolutely stunning color, really. I've just dipped a domed brush into that. And I'm working it into the crease of my eye and working it up towards Soul Sparkly, which we place down as our highlight. And this powder is really, really fine, so be careful not to get too much of a buildup onto your brush. Make sure when you dip it in, you tap some of it off. And I love all of these shimmery colors because they may not look too intense until you see a slight movement, and then they really sparkle and they shine depending upon which angle you're looking at them, including Tipsy, the green that we just put down. And now I'm going to take the absolute best matte black on the market. This is Dismal from GIELLA. Love this black better than any black that I have ever used. It's just a matte, no shine black. And just a little swipe of my finger, and that's how much payoff you get. It's just awesome. So dipping a pencil brush or a tiny small domed brush into my Dismal. I'm going to work Dismal right into the crease. But I want the concentration of my color to be right on this outside area. And then kind of fade it inwards. But concentrate more so on the outer half of your eye. And what that does is bring further definition to the shape of your eye. So now we have a subtle and very progressive transition from light to dark. Now I want to take another beautiful GIELLA color. This is called Socialite. I've used this before. It is a blue, green, gold. I don't even know how to describe it except that it's friggin' awesome. Dipping my rounded brush into that. I'm going to start from like my tear duct and work upwards. Being careful not to get it on my lid, I'm just literally keeping it right in this area right here. Alright, so we're pretty much done with the eyeshadow, and believe it or not, that was really, really simple. Altogether, if I wasn't talking it and explaining it, I could easily have, well, my one eye I had done, just the eyeshadow part, I had done in 10 minutes. It's not as hard or complicated as it may look. So I'm going to take a wet wipe now and clean up any excess that may have fallen under my eye. Now I can move on to my concealer. Dipping my finger into my concealer. This is Studio Finish in the color of NC42 for anybody who wants to know what color concealer I wear. I'm just going to put that all over my lid. Okay, and you'll want to make sure that you always set your concealer with something like this. This is MAC's Prep and Prime. It is a translucent powder. It's just white and it's like a sealant. Moving right along, I'm going to take one of the cheapy $2 brushes that I got from IMATS in New York. And I'm going to dip it into Wet n Wild's gel liner. And for those of you curious, I've heard people ask before if it really is a gel. It's not really a gel, and I don't even think they call it a gel liner. I think they call it a cream liner. But a lot of brands will call this consistency of an eyeliner gel for whatever reason. Even though it's really not gel, it's a cream. And I just became accustomed to calling it that. Alright, I want to try to make a thin line. I don't want to cover up, especially with the shape of my eyelid. If I make too thick of a line, it'll cover up my whole lid, and then you can't see the green that we have going on the lid. I'm just making a tiny little point. Ooh, now that the sun's out, you can see the shine. And this is the same color that we put right on the inside of our eye. Alright, and now I'm going to take my white eyeliner. This is Fascinating from MAC. And I'm just going to line my waterline with it. A lot of people would tell you to set your white eyeliner with a white eyeshadow because for whatever reason, white eyeliner never stays. I, however, don't feel like doing that because I hate getting powder in my eye. But if you do want to wear it and have it long term and have it last longer, you set it with a white powder. Alright, I'm going to put on a set of lashes and I'll be right back. Alright, and now that that's drying, before I start to put on my mascara, I might as well do my contour. I have used GIELLA's Expose Bronzer before on myself. However, there was a disclaimer. Unfortunately, the darker I get and the more tan I get, it's not going to really show. However, it is my absolute go-to when it comes to bronzing and contouring Caucasian women. And that goes from very light to someone who's super tan. So I really feel like it's a must-have. I've had so many girls put it on them and they're like, where can I get this? Where can I buy this? So trust me, it's just an absolute must-have for my Caucasian sisters over the summertime. because I really only want a slight contour, nothing really heavy and major, that's why I'm going to use this as opposed to my usual, which is Blunt from MAC. Alright, my contour is on, and now I am going to throw on some mascara. I'm sitting in my window and the sun is extra freaking hot, so I'm like, it's beating on me. So if I'm shiny, I apologize. I can't tell that I am, but I may be on camera, so. Alright, and now we can go ahead and put on our blush. I'm going to use Gingerly from MAC. I really don't want a whole lot. Just a little tiny coating. I swear when I move, I'm going to get this sun situation together. Like, see, the sun keeps coming out and going. I'm tired of saying that in videos. Alright, I'm going to take a stippling brush. This is just a flat top brush. If you have a angled brush, you can use that too. And I'm going to put on GIELLA's I Am Glam. That made everything feel better. Suddenly my eyes got wetter. Alright, and I bought this really gorgeous lip gloss from MAC. It's called Entice. And it's a staple. They have it all the time. It's not like it's part of a collection. You can get it anytime. It's a lip gloss. And there is your completed look. As always, if you go to BeatFaceHoney.com, there's a detailed list of all of the products that I've used. And if you want to learn more about how to purchase GIELLA products, you can go right down here to the information box. Also, I hope that you're following me on Twitter. And I really, really, really hope that you are watching my second channel called I'm Not My Makeup, where I just do the most insane stuff with my friends and just kind of show off our life and all of its average glory. If we're not friends on Facebook already, I hope we will be soon. And I will see you right back here very soon.